Good morning, beautiful souls. Skyra here. I am out on this lovely island of Coconut Island in Hilo, Hawaii today on Sunday. And I had some thoughts today that I wanted to share about breaking free from the system, breaking free from the matrix, and the programs that are running from the patriarchal programming that we have to work hard, that we have to work for the system, that we have to be part of the system to be accepted, to be in alignment, to be successful, to be happy, to be safe. And it also creates our suffering. You see, dear souls, I lived most of my life that way. I was brought up to believe that we had to work hard, that we had to find a job, maybe it would serve others, and we had to work hard, and we had to do what we were told, to barely get by, to barely scrape by, and we had to follow the system. We had to follow the rules. We had to work the schedule that we were given, and then we might, if we're lucky, we might have enough money together to take a week vacation. There was no time for joy and peace and happiness. You see, souls, we are designed to work with the natural rhythms of our own body, of our inner being. We aren't designed to work for the system of the patriarch, where they tell you this is how you're going to work and this is how you're going to be. Why do you think there's so much suffering right now? Women are burnt out, thyroid issues, autoimmune disorders, mental depression, addictions, because we are being forced to believe that that is the only way that we can survive. We have a major breakdown of the root chakra. Our ability to feel safe and protected in this world. This is what the patriarch system has designed and created for those who do not understand their own power and their sovereignty. That we are able to break free from this system and create our own reality, not necessarily in our own doing, but our own being. The only way to get there is to first work on your inner self, to release the patterns, to come to the awareness and the consciousness of where the patterns, the repeating patterns are in our life that are creating our suffering and our places of stuckness. The belief systems that we're holding from childhood, from ancestors that tell us that we are not free, that we are doomed to work hard. We are doomed to just work a job and we get old. You know, we're getting old at 50 and we must go to the doctors and we must start taking medication because that's going to save us. Souls, I'm here to tell you that that is such a lie. Such a lie. I was right on that trajectory. At 48, I could barely walk. My body was full of pain and inflammation, and I was lost. I was suffering. I was trying to break free from addictions, get off pharmaceuticals. I didn't know who I was. All I knew was something had to change because I had suffered for most of my life. And I'm also here to tell you that it's possible. that it is possible to flow with the natural rhythms of your life and to be free from pain, be free from addictions, and to live the life that feels most aligned with your soul. It didn't come easy. It comes from deep inner work, inner mastery. It comes from soul work. It comes from mind work to break free from the emotional traumas, the mental traumas, the physical limitations, and the understanding that we have the ability at any point in our life to change the trajectory of the way our life. It doesn't matter if you're 80. We have the ability at that time to change the direction. It is my desire to reach those who are much early in their life than at 80 to get there. Those who are realizing they're awakened to what the program is. They're seeing through the illusions. They're seeing that there is a program running, that we are in this matrix of limitations, of control, of narcissism. There's so many different programs out there. There's so many things from the time we're born. We're programmed right from the womb, from trauma, from our mother and our father. And then we're born into our family systems and the belief systems and the programs running and the limitations. If we're lucky, we get a great family that's kind of past that, but majority of us are born into a family of limitation because that is what the program has been for quite a long time. But today, consciousness is arising. Mother Earth is no longer holding the energy of the 3D fear program. We are rising above that, dear souls, and it's time to break free. You are sovereign, you are free. You are not here to suffer. You are here to feel and experience happiness and joy and freedom, but it does not come from anything outside of you. It has to come from within first. That's called self-mastery. I am an empowerment and soul mastery coach. I help those souls out there to break free from the programming on all levels, on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, because a lot of us are feeling spiritual trauma. We're told that we are sinners and that we are here to suffer. And that is so far from what God, God, Spirit is, that we are designed to be. We came from love consciousness. And love doesn't mean that we are entrapped in our own suffering. I invite you today to, if you'd like to hear more talks, to subscribe up to this channel. I have a lot of more speaking to do, sharing. I also invite you, if you are resonating with anything that I speak about and you are still experiencing limitations and blocks, that you're in any way suffering in your life, to contact me. Let's talk about how I can assist you to help you break free, because it is possible. All those things that we tell ourselves that we'll never be able to do it, we'll never be able to experience happiness, we'll never be able to be free, we're always going to suffer, we're always going to have disease in our body. I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. It's a total lie. You see, I came from a space of deep suffering, addictions, pain in my body, disease, cancer, autoimmune disorders. Because you see, autoimmune disorder is actually not just the food. It is mostly from what's in our mind, the programs running in our mind that are creating our suffering. Maybe you're in a job or relationship that you know is hurting you, that you know, but you don't know how to break free from it. This is where I come in and I help you to break free, dear souls, because you are here to experience joy and peace and happiness and laughter. I'll leave links in the part of the video where I can make comments, or make not comments, but I can write about the video if you're interested in contacting me or talking to me, or getting information on upcoming immersions and experiences. I've got some super exciting things I'm going to be announcing soon. I would love to hear from you in the comments if you resonate with any of this. If there's anything that you would like to hear more about, please feel free to put that in the comments as well. Thank you for being here, dear souls, at this time. I know many of you are here. You are on the awakening path. You are on the path of freeing yourself. And I'm here to tell you that it is possible and you can do this. Aloha.